Testing, 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 testing. And we are live. Good evening. I'm your host, Terrain Morrow, and this is the ER, a platform for the world to share its story in order to bring hope to people all around the world, that the world may know that it's not alone in confusion and suffering. Also, to bring an end to the waste of life and to promote mental well-being. How you doing today, guys? Thank you for joining us for another live therapy session with Terrain Morrow. Thank you. My mic is not moving. It usually moves, so I don't know what the hell. And I got another app over here running, but we in this thing. Oh my God! Now I need somebody to come on and see can they hear me. I did my little mic test. Ooh, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? We don't know, but that would suck if you couldn't hear me. And I do this whole dang session without anybody hearing me. But we over here. Can y'all hear me over here? Can you hear me over here? Sorry for the little delay. Oh my God, why does this mic not work? Cause usually testing, 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 testing. Testing, 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 testing. Okay, we finna go for it. We finna do this whole therapy session. Hopefully this volume is working because usually my little thing jump up on my thing. That means something wrong. What could that possibly mean? It's supposed to be connected to just this one. Okay, forget it. Let's go. And let's once again, we live therapy session. When I have this in my hand, this is the doctor role, and then sometimes it's the doctor role, and then sometimes it's Terrain. But when most of the time it be about Terrain talking. This is a therapy session, but Terrain, how you doing today? Man. Whew. I wrote down overwhelmed. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, but it's been a week. Can we do some breathing exercises? I've been doing 10 of different classes and stuff, and breathing has been like the theme of the week. There's like so much things going on with breathing and thoughts and healing. And it's going to kind of lead me into kind of what I want to talk about. So let's just do a little couple breathing exercises, Doc, and then we can get into what I want to talk about. Yes, sir. And the biggest thing with the breathing exercises, we're learning to, hey, so who up on here? Can you hear me? Whoever's on here, can you hear me? Just give me a little comment because my little volume thing ain't working. So I don't even know. Oh, that's what's going on. No, that ain't. Hello, test. Can you hear me? Somebody say something. Okay, let's see, can y'all hear me? Then we're going to get into the breathing exercise. Who up on here? Yeah, can y'all hear me? Because it would suck to do this whole thing and then like, we ain't hear this whole time. You see my facial expression. But while we wait, we're going to do our breathing exercises. And one of the biggest things we learned about breathing exercise, man, the better you can control your breath, it seems like and your thoughts, the more you can control your whole body. Like, even to a point where learning how to suck more air through your nose, like. And I mean sucking it through your nose to a point where you can feel it in your stomach, like get that point of controlling your breathing. I feel better mentally already just doing that. And then sometimes when you breathe, you're sucking through your nose as much as you can, then you'll kind of pause and you'll try to inhale a little bit more and then exhale. So it's like, see when my lungs expand a little bit more. Oh, can y'all hear me? But okay, let's do a little stretches. And guys, sorry if you're not enjoying this, but I've learned, and the main reason what kind of pushed me into going and get this live therapy session going, because I've been around a bunch of crazy people. I'm crazy too, but I've been like, it's like God shows, the universe shows grace on me. If a bunch of people keep coming to you, talking about they need to be in therapy, and it seems like they're talking to themselves. So I was like, before I get even crazier, let me go and check myself in, shit, to therapy. I was like, yeah, it can't hurt me talking to myself. Cause these crazy people is already talking to themselves. I'm kind of getting it. It's actually beneficial to talk to yourself, but and the helping part. I want to help myself overall, but one more. I ain't been on you in a while. Okay, let's go. What you want to talk about, Terrain? Whew, hey, Doc, man, it's been over with me. The first thing I want to talk about. Oh man, let me check. Wait one more time. Make sure that people can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, if not, can y'all hear me? Somebody say something. What's the thing about these things? You gotta have followers to respond. So let me keep being consistent. Hopefully, I at least start getting some people that can at least say you can hear me. And then once you say you can hear me, y'all can go about your damn business. So I just need to make sure the stuff working right. Or did my little stuff here. Let's keep going. But Doc, man, I've been overwhelmed. And not too overwhelmed, but it's like overwhelmed with good and like overwhelmed with, it's like a mixture of both, overwhelmed with good information and overwhelmed with bad information. So it's like not like nothing bad has been happening to me, but it's like this the information that has been coming to me. It's just been like it's been like, oh my Lord, what is going on, man? And I don't even know what side I'm gonna start with. Start with the good side first. On the business side, I finished my website. To a point where all I gotta do is go and do the different edits and stuff. I finished my birthday flyer from not I finished my birthday flyer. I found out what I wanted to do for my birthday, and I finished the flyer for it. So it's kind of slowly in circulation promoting. I'll make a couple of adjustments, make sure people ain't confused. Don't think Billy Blanks is going to be there, but yeah, I'm making a little progress. Finished my EIN, and also this Chat GBT been helping me with a lot of other businesses. I seen the logo you posted. See, like Chat GBT helped you too, with some flyers and advertising. So yeah, that stuff been great for me. This coming more my friend than like regular people. You know what I'm saying? I see how people get follow little robots and shit. But that's that's been so, and also so I'm constantly just every day thinking about all those businesses that I put on the back burner for years, and like right now I feel like I'm on the brink of like getting them all out there. You know, it was a thing where people saying you're doing too much, you're doing too much. I'm like, and my whole thinking is you're never doing too much if you got a system in place. If I put a good system in place where it runs efficiently, that's why the planning phase is so important. Like if you have a good plan and a good system in place, you won't run yourself regularly. You can run 50 businesses and not be stressed and be stress free. You see, look at Tyler Perry, he's shooting like 100 damn movies at once. It's always where that man got like 50 filming and everybody in movies, you know, and series and TV shows. So when I say movies, I'm about the series too. You know, mainly them series everywhere. But yeah, I'm happy about that part of the business. I'm just trying to be careful. Sharika, what's up, Sharika? Oh, yeah, Sharika, who is that? That's for home thing. Can you hear me? Just quick question. Can you hear me? Yes or no? Yeah, expanding and growing on these business. So right now I've been doing a lot of planning, trying to make sure I'm doing the businesses the way I want to do them, and so it won't stress me out running them. And then also within legal bounds, but that's been overwhelming in a good way. It's like I'm finally making progress. Like feel like I'm making significant progress. You know, so I'm happy about that. Oh, okay. Let me see. Do I want to talk anything else about the business side right now? Because when I move on to this other stuff I want to talk about, ooh, it's like, matter of fact, it's probably good. If y'all can't hear me, it's probably good. I might need to take this shit off. There we go. I'll keep using this mic. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, 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 testing. So testing, testing, testing. So it must be working. So it must be working. The volume ain't even working for that. So I guess Instagram might just be a little slow today, but so yeah, the first thing is just like the businesses, man. I feel like I've been making significant progress with getting things done and planning done for some of the businesses. Well, for the business. Ooh, I can't even say it. Look, with a business agree, the business. Like I said, I just said it, but I can't say it. But y'all get the point. I'm making progress, and I'm thankful for that. And within that, I've been going to these different classes, trying to get like different notes from different people and stuff, man. And I've been learning some new things, as far as fitness and health, and like I said, we just did the breathing exercise in the beginning, Doc. When I say, man, I learned something probably. Well, I think I actually been knew this, but I didn't pay attention to it. And whoever just came on, can you hear me? But I mean, I've been learning some amazing things about like healthcare and fitness, and then like recently I just went to this class about breath work. And although I went to school, learned about the body and stuff, but you still need more details to kind of put all this stuff together. But so last weekend I went to this breath work class. And when I say this lady, man, this is probably the dang near closest thing I ever had to like God speaking the world into existence. When I say, boy, she put us through the exercises of breathing and to getting your thoughts and thinking about your pain. Man, when I say she put us inside our body, I think she about had us in there thinking we was in there healing ourselves, had us in there doing things we thought our body couldn't do when you just simply relax your nervous system. And yeah, and one of the biggest things that was brought to my attention is about how stress affects the digestive system. So I went back to look it up, because first I was telling people, yeah, stress shuts down your digestive system and the food's just sitting there, and it's just, instead of pulling out the things you need for your body, the food's just sitting there when you're stressed. And so I said, let me go look it up. I know it's true, but let me go look it up. And yeah, of course I was corrected. Nothing almost never always totally kills something. So when you're stressed, or frightened anything, frightened, afraid. So when them cortisol, them stress hormones come out, it lessens it's pretty much constricts your blood. It constricts your blood flow to your stomach, your intestines. That's not really a bad thing, but if you just ate, that's where it becomes bad. If you just ate, like say you ate 30 minutes in the stomach, take 30 minutes supposedly for the thing to get through the stomach, and then whatever, how long it takes. But if you're stressing that whole time while that food is digesting, your body is not pulling out everything. So say you get an apple. You're like, oh, I want everything this apple has for me. You happy about it. I want everything this apple has for me. Somebody come up, bow, smack you. It's not about the smack. It's about that you're mad now. And then you say, okay, I still want to eat my apple, I'm mad. And so your body is already in a flight or fright mode. So it's focused on something else. So now you put food in there. So literally, it's the saliva. Your body always have a bunch of mechanisms in place to break stuff down. So your saliva is breaking the food down. It's kind of like digestive enzyme, but when they get in the stomach, it's like they don't got the full battle route. Instead of them having a whole army, they might got a company of platoon, and that's what stress is. The stress is putting that energy somewhere else where it could be supposed to be focused on the food. Because if you don't digest that food all the way, not nothing too bad. You just wasted some food. You got the apple to get energy, all the energy, and now you're not getting all the energy because you're stressed. But just once you get back relaxed and stuff, your body get back working properly. But I was like, wow. So technically, people should need to be eating if they're stressing, and it just gave me a whole new perspective on like putting your mind first and getting that mental right first and how it affects the body. But not saying that if you're hangry, like that's a different one. That's like the only that's hangry is like the only stress that I think is good to like eat because it's gonna stop the stress. So if you're hangry, that's different. But man, if you fucking stressed, sad, depressed, and your mind, and that's the whole thing. If your mind is all like somewhere else, like shit, you can't focus on the food. You know, it's hard to eat the damn food. You know, and then even but sometimes, say somebody been I know I've seen too where people been very depressed and then they ain't ate in days, but then they eat, they still depressed. But even the food can make them happy because I think because they're hungry, they still hungry, so they just their emotion takes over. And it's but still the stressing lowers your consumption of the fuel from the food. So it's like, man, it's just so doc the class just gave me just not a whole different perspective, but it just made me like, bro, you can change, people can change their whole world with just breathing and literally. Now I'm thinking I know why people started meditating for. Now I think I know why people praying for almost. I think I'm on the brink of knowing why meditation started in prayer. Because with meditation, you probably can heal if not all of your ailments with meditation. Oh my God. Like, because when I say all, so you like, okay, what you talking about? Like I can heal a broken leg if I just sit there and think and meditate. So let me back up. So am I telling y'all right now on this live? I hope you can hear the vibe. So am I telling y'all right now on this live, season 2, episode 4, live therapy session, that there's a great possibility, even scientifically, that you could possibly sit there and thank yourself into puberty, thank yourself into a healed leg, thank yourself actually. So I'm a massage therapist. I do manual manipulation, but thank yourself into actually, because you can, like, literally, so like she did this exercise, right? And y'all remember Kill Bill when she was just thinking big toe move, big toe move. She had all of, she was trying to get all her feet and toes back and get them back to moving. Kill Bill. So that's like some true shit. That's some true stuff because your nervous system is attached to everything, right? It runs like nothing. So you can have a totally healthy body. And that's funny. God made man and said, and he's breath of life. And then like none of that shit moves without electricity. That's the nervous system. That's the crazy part of me saying that. So it got me thinking that what the hell the breath of life was, that God woke man up, that it talks about it, that he shocked that motherfucker. Was that the breath of life? But because when you look at it, like, unless that electricity is running, like unless that electricity and that nervous system not running our body, like you shut down. Like when you have a stroke, that brain is a big old like muscle nerve. It's like this, it's a muscle, but it's the biggest nerve. I guess they call it a muscle because it's just a big ass nerve. You know what I'm saying? And everything feeds into it, and it's a central nervous system they call it with the brain. Can y'all hear me? Y'all keep coming. Can y'all hear me? Somebody damn say something, Lord. But yeah. Yeah, that class changed my perspective. I'm like, bruh, we can just literally sit at home and meditate all day, heal our whole body. And that's when you see, I guess when you see like documents and our history of writings about people talking about they fasted for 40 days and these long meditations, because that's like healing. You're doing those different things to get to certain type of healing. Like you literally can heal your body, it seems like. But yeah, that blew my mind. That stress, that she literally showed us in class how stress can kill. Stress can kill. And it's the primary last example I'm going to give you of that. So, for example, anybody that's like 400, 500 pounds, you would expect that person, anybody that sees anybody that's no matter how tall they is, like see my brother's 6'2", I'm talking about my brother, he's 6'2", right? And he's like 400 pounds, probably more than that. But yeah, anybody see someone that's real big, and I'm talking about anybody, not just my brother, you would think like, okay, this person is like one step away from a damn stroke, right? You would think that. Everyone is looking at my brother like, damn, this dude is so big, but he ain't got no issues going to the doctor, and his blood pressure is low. You like, I'm a cuss. You like, how I know is a 400, almost 500 some pound man blood pressure low? And I asked my brother the other day, after this class, something made me ask my brother, I said, bro, you stressed out about anything? He's like, nah. And it reminded me that every time I asked that nigga's never stressed about nothing. And I was like, you telling me that everybody that done died from possibly strokes and stuff like that, heart attack, that stress alone could have helped onset that stuff? Like they could have lived a little bit longer if they weren't stressing. You telling me that, once again, I'm going to repeat this, y'all. Listen to what I'm saying. You telling me that a stroke victim, or possibly anyone that's dealing with, constant or chronic like heart disease, chronic issues, so they can possibly have a stroke anytime, but just based off the science, them stressing more alone, you stressing more alone can end you sooner, or onset a stroke or something sooner. And I don't even want to get into brain aneurysm because I don't know too much. I don't want to get into right now all the things that stress are causing, Doc. I'm going slow down, but all I want to say is, y'all, we need to be diligent and vigilant. I'm trying to be stress-free. I'm trying to be stress-free vigilant. I think that's why it's such a God-like aura about weed. Why weed has been so popular throughout history, is because I think that was like a sign from the universe to let you know that, like, cause like when you so this is the whole thing. No, let's not say that right. This is the prime example. So the whole thing about weed, this is the whole thought about weed. You smoke weed, that people start thinking, doing a little stupid creative, like, oh, they get career, you get the weed, you get real creative, oh, you're real smart now, right? You know the thing, even Carlos there was talking about that, like, you smoke the weed, then you get real smart. It's a thing behind it. So weed relaxes you, right? Once you get over the anxiety part, weed relaxes you, right? And so it's literally itself, like, bringing in creative and lowering your stress hormone. That's why you probably be hungry. So like, shit, your body like, oh, I ain't stressed at all. We can eat up everything. It's happy. And so, what I was trying to say with that, like, literally, like, you can, I think I'm missing the point, but the point I was trying to make, that when you're stressed, when you're less stressed, you can create more. You can receive more when you're not as stressed. When you know how to handle it. Not saying stress is bad, but it's just knowing how to handle the stress. For example, your mama died. Your brother and a sister, your mama died, y'all mama died. And like, one can cry and go off into drugs, one don't, and let it encourage them. It's just how the person handles the stress. So just because you're getting beat up, you don't have to let it kill you mentally, is what I'm saying. So what I'm saying, put a bigger emphasis on taking care of our mental health, y'all. And like I said earlier, and it's slowing down your food. So if you're trying to eat and stressed out, it ain't working too good. It ain't gonna work too good for you. You messing over your body when you're trying to eat and stressed out. Whew, that's one. Oh, Doc. Whew. Hey, Terrell, you all right? Yeah, man. That's cause it's like I'm still learning with them. That's the good stuff. Let me slow down because this bad stuff. We got 63 people over here. How y'all doing today? Y'all doing all right? Hope y'all can hear me. I ain't been on here in a while. I had to get on here just to do something, even though this is not the account that's attached to this show, but it's cool. But yeah, I want to stay right there for a minute, Doc. But before we move on, but yeah, man. And I'm like, and the whole thing about it was, I'm like, I was so ready, I'm learning all this stuff. Like, okay, I'm so ready to get out there, touch people to heal them, massage on people to heal them, do fitness to get people in shape and feel. But now I'm like, shit, people can just think of all this shit. People can literally think and probably lose weight, think and build muscle. So so you don't believe me. I hope y'all hear me. So watch this. Watch all the shit. That's why I'm so overwhelmed, because I'm like, everything is fucking adding up. So I just literally said, and I'm gonna have to clip this one out. I hope this, so like listen. I literally just said a person can sit on their bed technically, or sit anywhere, and just sit anywhere and get the stress out of your mind, and get in your mind, get in your nervous system inside your mind. You can find pain. Okay, you can focus on that pain in your mind, and you can literally get it healed by thinking. So muscle, on that thing about muscle, now we finna go somewhere with this. So I'm finna literally tell y'all right now that I can sit here just like this and build a whole 6-pack. Terrain Morrow is live. This live ain't no damn AI. This ain't no clone. I'm telling y'all live that it's a great possibility. And it's like facts. So I'm gonna give you the fact part of it. It's a great possibility that I can sit right here. Not saying immediately, but I can literally sit right here and do a whole ab workout just by sitting here and defining my ab by just like thoughts and thinking, because I can trigger literally your nervous is attached to anything. So because your nervous system is attached to everything, you literally should be able to activate, okay, bone growth. White helper T cells, go fight the cancer tumor. Go get it. Cancer tumor right here in the breast cancer. Cancer tumor cell, go get it. Start speaking to yourself. That's the truth behind this. Now, on the zone now, you had to do a lot more research yourself on the thinking part and the healing part and practice it yourself. Literally, go home and practice yourself. This lady had us in class. It wasn't none as significant as that, but when you can find yourself, when you focus in on it, you can find yourself the pain easing just a little more, maybe. Yeah, it did that sometimes. Some people pain's easing up a little more. Some people's able to stretch a little bit more from just thinking you can do it. But literally, you be like a person that's watching karate just go straight and start doing karate? Here's yes. So on the thing, okay, I got to give y'all some evidence. So can I sit right here in this chair and just think about my abs and and build them? Can I build a whole ab workout just by flexing and thinking about my abs and just activate my nervous system? How defined can I get them from just sitting in this chair? So let me make sure I get it right. I'm not just saying you can just think it. You probably got to flex them and activate them. But Bruce Lee, and I'm gonna say this. I would say this live too. So if this is, I'm bringing Bruce Lee into this. If you think it's not true, do everybody? Well, you gotta bring Bruce Lee. Everybody remember Bruce Lee used to put the electrodes. Everybody see videos with Bruce Lee putting electrodes or something on his body to shock him, right? And if you go look it up, one of the reasons to do that was to exercise. So like literally, you don't have to put weight on it. You literally gonna say, okay, brain, let's go to the bicep. Okay, bicep. Oh, remember like the big, let's go to big toe. Big toe move, big toe move, big toe. And you can exercise the big toe all by itself. Especially if you get it separated, if you're able to single out, and that's the thing. So I think I just figured y'all help me figure out something too. If you're able to single it out with it, if you're able to single it out with the nervous system, that means settle on. So that means that means settle on. So like, okay, you got your pinky toe, but sometimes you move your pinky toe, the other one's move. So if you can get so good with your nervous system that you can single it out, I'm finna say this, and I ain't really know, okay. So I'll be saying there ain't no research on it, but technically all this stuff I'm saying is proven. Like literally, it's almost damn near shit I've said today that like so far that's not damn near facts. Can't nobody go with nothing I say and immediately say, oh, that's not true. You can't immediately say it's not true. Ain't shit I said today. Ain't nothing I said to this point on that I done said some crazy stuff, right? And I bet you none of y'all, nobody ever sees this, can go on and immediately, this is what I'm saying, you can't immediately disprove it. You're gonna have to do some digging to disprove any of this. And that's the thing about this is one of the biggest things that's going on with my mental health, doc. I'm like a bunch of people holding on to shit that people can easily debunk. Like, how the fuck you holding on to all this weak ass word? If you're able to single it out with the nervous system, you can have a better workout. I'm gonna put it that simply. You have a better workout. Or chances of building it. I'm being redundant. Building it. That's my last thing. Okay, and then a question for the world. Why are we holding on to these weak ass, write it out, words. And I'm put that can be debunked. So make sure you remember that can be debunked. Debunked. Shit. I remember Elijah, whichever one of the prophets was, he told all the king's prophets and shit, he said, bring all your gods. Bring all your gods. Put the stuff on the fire. Like, God supposed to be able to be tested. Y'all realize that, right? No. So it's funny, Doc. So I'm saying this now, and I'm going to transition to we on the road now. I want to talk about 3 things with you. And the last one, we finna roll this. So what I'm saying now is finna get us into the next, last thing I want to talk to you about, Doc. But why are we holding on to a weak ass word? Stuff that can easily be debunked. Like for example, man. Let's go into it. Okay, this is the bad side, man. So I done told you all this good stuff. I told you about business. I'm making progress in my business stuff, my planning. I'm learning some wonderful stuff that's overwhelming me. It's, oh my God. It's like the universe is giving me so much, Doc, man. I even touched a beetle today. A small beetle sat with me for like 10 minutes, Doc. I've been overwhelmed with joy. But then, the other side of it. Man, holding on to a weak ass word is the last thing I said before I said I'm going to go into this. Holding on to a weak ass word. Once again, why are we holding on to these weak ass words? And I'm just going to put it out, man. I was running, doing my exercise, and a random white lady see me running. She's like, hi. And so I stopped, like, hi, how you doing? What's up? And we got to talking and stuff, fast forward. And I wasn't talking about dating her or nothing like that. Man, one of us wasn't. But somehow we got to talk about Jesus. And it came up. She's like, what she say? It's like, I went she's like, oh, you eat meat? She's like, I probably like, she said something about like, I probably would date you, or you probably would meet, and something like that. She's like, you eat meat. And so I was like, yeah, I eat meat. And so I already get it, like, all right, like, she's like, I'm already thinking, like, she's literally about to say she don't want to date because of a meat eater. And I'd be damn, that's literally what it led to. And so the conversation kept going. And so she had to she literally went to the Bible. We all know what the Bible says. She literally had to bring God into this. Had to bring God into this. On why she could date me because of the meat. Because it's technically not right, and God didn't intend for us to do it in the beginning. That's why she don't want to do it. And so I told her, I'm like, why did you bring God into this? Like, do you know what that do? Because technically what you did, like, say I didn't know nothing about Christ or nothing and wanted to be a follower. So technically you just made me think meat was bad, and that every Christian around the world that eat meat is living in sin. And she was then she tried to say, but no, it was for me. And it's like, I'm like, no, everybody read that. Everybody done read that. Everybody know that. You got Muslims won't eat pork to this day because of shit like that. And that's why. And like you literally said, you gonna cut, like, you don't know why God sent me to you folk. I might be fucking God. The Bible even tell you, be careful, like, you might be entertaining angels unaware. But I'm like, you literally cut off our whole relationship because I eat meat. And I really want to stop right there, because damn near everything else I'm going to say is going to be very disrespectful. And the next thing I'm going to say it in that same fucking day. And that's why I'm saying this, Doc, because everybody been picking, the universe been picking on me with Jesus. The universe has been picking on me with Jesus, Doc. And so the crazy part about this, that same day, I talked to that woman, but right before that, 2 other girls, I'm running. And so it's just crazy. The another part about it's a bunch of crazy shit with this story, because it been raining in Virginia all last week. The day I was running, my crazy ass decided to run in the rain, Doc. It was pouring down rain. In the middle of my run, a girl that knew me seen me, and I was running kind of snow in a little place I was on and off of my pace, and she saw stuff, so I stopped. So I talked to her, hey, how you doing? Somehow out of nowhere, we got to talk about Jesus. Jesus came up. She brought it up. And then trying to say, this was a black girl. She trying to evangelize my church here. And I gotta tell him, like, I don't know if you was sent to, convert me. I might be finna convert you. And then the most weirdest thing happened. Another car pulled up, and it was another lady. She knew the girl. And so now both of them are evangelizing to me. And you wouldn't believe it. I had literally this get weird and weird. I found the girl's ID. Somebody else found the girl's, literally, the girl that pulled up after, like, so it's two cars in the road, and they're pouring down rain, talking to me, trying to evangelize to me, talking about God. And at the same time, I'm like, oh, I might be here to convert y'all, but I literally found that girl ID early that day and didn't know her. And now, while I'm on my run, you pop up. Because I didn't give it to her. I gave it to another girl that knew her because I seen the girl looking for it, gave it to her, and the girl gave it to her. Man, this girl pulls up. Never met this girl before in my life, and she pulls up the same day. Like, this all one day. So in one day, a bunch of weird shit is happening with a bunch of women talking to me about Jesus. And I'm gonna just say this. I was running them all off. The white woman didn't want me to leave, but yeah. Like, I'm like, y'all trying to witness or just tell people what to do? Like, meat is bad. Like, you trying to, like, give me Jesus, not meat is bad. Because now I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how you gonna tell somebody that whose daddy's 79, then she brought dairy milk into the picture too? I'm like, you can't tell me shit about milk or meat. Maybe they put some shit into it now, but the shit ain't bad. Because I'm like, my dad is 79 and he doing lawn care work. If eating meat and pork and milk all your life does that for you, that's fine with me. I'm going to keep it. So I'm like, and then she going to have the nerve to bring up about, and then she made even worse than talking about it's bad, but then God shortened the life. She was going. Then she brought up how God shortened mankind's lifespan. So I'm like, so just eat the damn meat then. You're going to die anyway. That's what I thought about. I was like, so you're going to live a short life anyway. So just eat the damn meat, enjoy. But, ooh, I hope that was recorded. I want to go back and look at, I want to say that shit again just to myself. Okay. So, I'm literally going to repeat that whole thing. I got to say that again. So, she's talking about, bashing beef, bashing pork. And then she going to bring up how God has brought in the Bible where God said he going to shorten the life of man. And so I was like, shit. She said, what she say to 100, can't live past 120. So I was like, shit, they ain't that long ago. Go eat that pork. I said, my daddy got to 79, so shit. So shit, look, 120 ain't shit. But, compared to all the other years they year, but I was like, shit, eat the damn pork. I said that wrong. That's not how I said it the first time. It was much funnier when I said it the first time, Doc. Okay. Moving on, but I'm going to end that with this, Doc. I'm going to say, women, it's mainly been the women. I ain't really had no guys coming up to me, but just people coming up to me about Jesus alone is pissing me the fuck off. In any type of religious stuff. And man, but it's just like, I care about my women. It's just sad to see women. Like, it's just the stuff they be saying. It's like, why are you strong women hanging on to these weak ass words? And I'm gonna stop right there because I don't even know if y'all can hear me, but I'm done, Doc. Any questions with me? No, Terrain, no questions. Say keep it through. We almost done. Keep it okay. Keep it. We almost done. No questions, Terrain. But man, that's a lot. Oof. So me as the therapist, I wasn't ready for that either. You kind of made your spirit jump up on me, and so now me as the therapist got to get myself together too. Good thing I'm not a real therapist. I'm just a buddy, a friend indeed. You know, and I'm not a doctor, not a therapist, not a counselor. Don't got no credentials at all. I'm just a person who cares about mental health and who decided, like, shit, ain't nothing wrong with talking with a friend. This might save my life, talk to a friend. Matter of fact, another thing I learned, Doc, is I've been trying to speak more of myself positively. Even if I'm not saying it, just like, Terrain, you can do it. You are strong. So yes, this me doing this live therapy session is going to break, even though I don't got doing this live therapy session is going to break all people who think that a friend couldn't help over a counselor. This live therapy session is going to prove. And it's actually kind of like meditation because I'm talking to myself. So my mental health gets right. Well, I'm able to control myself and not be violent and all this stuff. My mental health gets right. This will be evidence. And you know, people talking about like, there's not a lot of research in this. There's not a lot of research in this. But I'm finna do like 13 episodes of live fucking therapy sessions of you, if y'all watching me talk to myself. Ain't nobody coming up. I might listen to myself. Y'all supposed to tell me here, but. And if my mental health gets right, it's going to get right. When my mental health gets right, I don't want nobody to say that. I want people to be careful. If my mental, everybody that's seeing this, once you see me right, not the people that know me as right, but other people that know me that's wrong, that know me wrong. Once you see me right, all you that know me wrong, I want everybody to be very careful to say, friend, go get you a therapist. Friend, go get you a counselor. I want you to say, friend, go talk it out. What do you got? Go meditate. This is literally I got you too. You ain't got to go to a counselor. I got you. I'll sit and talk with you. Like Job's friends did with him, even though they talked about him and kind of like, bro, it was your fault. They still sat there with him. If I remember correctly, Job's friends, they was there with him. They was sitting in the dust with him the whole time. Yeah, that's the way I remember the story. I know I hate going through it, reading the whole thing sometimes, but if I remember correctly, until Job mental said, whoop, oh, restored. And God, like he was literally, his friends was there, even though they was going back and forth arguing, his friends was there the whole time. I don't know where the fuck this shit come back in the therapist and the counselor. I understand business. I understand what new perspectives do. But I need y'all to get out the fact like these motherfuckers are really experts. Y'all experts in some things. But y'all expertise sometimes don't allow y'all to go into a certain realm. And that's when fucking friends are needed. I'm not knocking what y'all doing. I take this, so going back, excuse me, I apologize, not knocking what y'all do. Yes, y'all can help people. Y'all are helping people. I know some great therapists and counselors. So forgive me. But I'm talking about the friends. I'm talking about the family that you got someone you known your whole life, pretty much studied, grew up with. You need to be able to understand some goddamn shit about that person to get them out their goddamn mess. Not go to a counselor, go to a therapist, somebody you don't know, somebody you understand, somebody you really can't even talk to. And y'all just as family and friends just giving all that weird fucked up ass advice, and not it ain't fucked up. It's good advice. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's good advice. But you're giving it not knowing where the person is coming from, not knowing what they need. You just doing it because of habit and record. Stop doing shit out of habit. Stop giving people just the quick answer and what you think. No, take some time. I just read a post. Y'all, so it's funny. I've been doing I did like 2 posts about language and how I think the ABCs and just people bringing language like the ABC type systems into the form of like fucked up regular human communication. And the crazy part about that was I seen a post, and my grandma was born in 1945. So that was the crazy part about it. I was like, as soon as I seen 1945, I'm like, it said people in kids and stuff from 1945 and such. When the kids walked into the room, it said before they spoke, they looked at the environment and seen what was going on before they got they tested the word like, how's everybody doing? No, before they even spoke, not they didn't come in the room talking about how you doing. They looked first, studied before. That's what the post said. That's what a article said, right? But when I thought about it, I was like, damn, my grandma didn't. It wasn't like my grandma or my dad. Like when we're talking, having fun, we're talking. But when we always in the house too, like Sunday dinner was damn near quiet. We wasn't a lot of talk. We talked. It wasn't nothing, but we like quiet. We like quiet. Ain't nobody got to talk. That's what I'm saying. You know how you around some people like, they be like, damn, we got to talk. I hate that so quiet. Shit. We'll sit there the whole goddamn time at our dinner table and don't say nothing. And my grandma had me from when I was 8 to fucking 17. She cooked breakfast every fucking morning, dinner every fucking day. And we ate at the table together as a family. So there was a bunch of quiet ass breakfast and table. And guess what? They were happy. And so I was like, man, people have gotten so disconnected with the original human communication. And what I said it was touch. Walk up to a person, look at them, feel them first. Now, when I say feel them with your spirit and soul first. How you doing? You didn't fuck there. I might have been meditating. You get what I'm saying? And I understand. Like, that's good to have. I'm glad my grandma and them people, they don't walk into a room. Motherfucker, we might, like, for example, this is a prime example. I went to a class yesterday. It was yoga, Pilates, boxing, all that stuff. We get there. I don't think the class said nothing about sound bar, but as soon as you get there, you hear the sound bar. And you know, when you hear that shit, you know, people want to be quiet and want meditation. I went in loud as hell. Me and the person I went in, we were in there laughing and shit. But you get what I'm saying? That disturbs the whole environment. So like when you walk into something, feel first, not talk. Talking is not our first language. Yeah, talking is not our first language. You know what I'm saying? When you walk into a room, when you get ready to talk to a person, try to feel first. How you doing? You know, if you can clearly see that you're doing okay, you mean okay. But I'm just saying, like when you're truly trying to like, okay, I'm gonna go help somebody. I'm trying to be careful now. I'm trying to watch what I say now. Okay, going into a room happy ain't good sometimes. What I'm saying. Remember, inside out, happy is not good all the time. I went into a structured event. They had the sound wave. They're supposed to be quiet. Nothing supposed to be sound. I went in laughing happy. Happy is not good for all environments. I want people to get out of that. Sadness is not good for all environments. Anger is not good for all environments. Happy. Let's be happy. Because remember, Happy was so popular in the movie Inside Out. She was the boss. They made Happy the boss. Happy is not the fucking boss. Happy ain't got shit to do with stress. I found that out too. I found out that I can be totally happy and be mean mugging, and a real mean mug too. I mean, like, like I didn't know I could do it. I mean, I was standing outside, and I literally got in the whole mean mug, but it was like, I'm ready for this battle. It was confidence. It wasn't sad, it was confidence. I can do it. Oh yeah. And I felt good on the inside. It was a greater feeling than happiness, confidence. And I'm gonna write that down. Confidence was when I did it. Confident is a greater feeling than happiness. I think I just found my new tattoo, Doc. Confidence is a greater feeling than happiness. And I think it energizes your body more, which means confidence is a better fuel than happiness. And write it down like that. Confidence or courage, what God tell Joseph, be courageous. Confidence is a better fuel than happiness. And Doc, can we hear? We're going to end right there. Before we end terrain, couple questions. Are you having any suicidal thoughts? No doubt. You thinking about harming yourself? Cutting yourself, anything like that? No doubt. You thinking about harming others? No doubt. Or any drug use? No doubt. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Terrain, for coming out today. Gonna sing our song. Gonna end it with me. Let's do this thing. So long. I got to look. I done fucked around and look. I ear with my quote. I ear with my. We're gonna say the quote for. I mean, it was a good line. Turn on reactions. Use hand gestures to send reactions during a video call. Okay. Ain't no video calling. But okay, let's see how we gonna do this. But thank y'all for tuning in today to the ER. And we're gonna do our song Done Want 'Em. There we go. We're gonna do Done Want 'Em May first. Damn. Okay, let's go. Done. Yeah, that Terrain. I enjoyed singing with you last Wednesday. That was cool as hell. I love singing with you last Wednesday. And I was saying, yeah, I did karaoke. I did do that. Yeah, I've been singing since that. Yeah, I left doing karaoke. I think I said that, but I went to go do. I've been saying. I sung last night. at karaoke. I found some new karaoke songs. I gotta get my Maroon 5, what's that song? Yeah, I was literally, let's shine out. I still don't have a reason. Okay. Don't know what I mean. Use this as your meditation terrain. Just work on your breathing. Give me your hand. I'll take the time to help you through. That's how a friend should be. If you ever alone and feeling sad, you can count on me. I take the time to help you through. That's how a friend should be. Done a one a man. Give me your hand. I take the time to help you through. That's how a friend should be. If you ever alone and feeling sad, you can count on me. I take the time to help you through. That's how a friend should be. I take the time to help you through. That's how a friend should be. And that's why I want to do this session with you, Doc. Because I know you're going to take your time with me. You're going to be patient with me. I've had counselors that quit on me. Even in couples counseling, I had counselors that walked off because I was too much to deal with. So we know if I walk off from you, that means I'm dead, right? So as long as I'm talking to you, that means I'm living on the God's green earth. Yeah, universe, mother's earth. Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in today. This is the ER, a platform for the world to share its story in order to bring hope to people all around the world, that the world may know that it's not alone in confusion and suffering. Start over. This is the ER, a platform for the world to share its story in order to bring hope to people all around the world, confidence, that the world may know that it's not alone in confusion and suffering. Confidence, also to bring an end to the waste of life and to promote mental well-being. See, I slowed down for confidence. That felt a lot better when I'm not scared to stumble on my words, to slow down, to speed up, or to mess up. That feels so much better. I'm going to write that down with confidence. It feels so much better when you're, whatever this means, you're not afraid to speed up, slow down, or mess up. Thank you. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, out of the box, until we meet again. Hey, y'all be blessed, man. God bless. Happy Mental Health Month.